of course. The one time I actually watched anime late-ish for me in a recent year timeline is it's not working. Real cute, y'all. Real cute. Full screen it. Come on. What's going on here? Hello, my friends. So, hopefully, I will not have too much interruptions or kind of loudness because I'm not only on my recording late, but one of my previous roommates is stopping by and chatting with the other. So, who knows? It might not be. And that's why I'm being kind of extra quiet today. We're about to dive into, well, I'm about to dive into the last two. You're about to dive into episode 12 of Laid Camp Season 2. This has been an absolute gem. Rumor has it we're getting a movie in 2022, which is too far away, but whatevs. But we're getting a movie. I'm here for that. And I don't, a part of me would really want that movie to be pretty much primarily, if not entirely, original material, like original for the anime. Because then that would allow us to see kind of like what the writers can do without having the manga to rely on. And also it would mean that we can kind of leave like the manga material for the anime so we can have more of the show. Can someone let me know if the manga is still ongoing or if it's been brought to an end yet? I'm just kind of curious. I have a feeling it's still ongoing, but I just want a verification. So if anyone knows, let me know. I know I could Google it and look it up myself, but I kind of don't know. I want you guys to be involved. Anyway, these past two episodes have been super cute, but last episode was hecka cute, and it had a different vibe to it. A lot of it was kind of the first part of their camping. They've kind of had to scramble a little bit. It's been some interesting moments and some cute moments. We've had some wonderful character interactions. I love the scene between Anna and Nadeshiko. I think it was so perfect. I love how we see Ren sort of enjoying the group dynamic, but at the same time leaving early and or not necessarily leaving early, but like going off on her own because she's still at heart a solo camping girl, an introvert, and so of course she wants to have kind of those breathing moments. Can't blame her for that. And it's funny how like Al and and I totally get it. Eshiko does too, but she kind of like likes being around Rin. And Deshiko taking care of Rin last episode was the cutest. It was so good. But of course, Aki having her overly dramatic freak out moments because Aki is hecka dramatic out of all of them, and we've got to have the over drama. Like, we have to have like not a drama queen, but like the over dramatic one. If she was a drama queen, she would be lying and causing issues and being a pain in the butt. But she's not a drama queen, she's just overly dramatic. And that kind of high energy and ridiculousness is what we all love about Aki. So it's been super cute. I love like those really soft moments. So we didn't really get too much. Like the episode 10, the Izu camp trip begins, was very camping heavy or more of geography heavy, so we're getting a lot of places. Last episode was more character interaction heavy, so I'm curious of what we're going to get with episode 12, but it is exciting because it falls on the fact that both Ao and Adeshiko have learned for the first time leading up to this, but have the same birthday, March 5th, I believe, which I guess technically makes them, if you care about these things, Pisces, but what, that's not the point. Anyway, they have the same birthday, and so Aki and Anna and Rin, and now I guess Toba Sensei. I have a lot of like Todos and Tobas and going around and Koros and different senseis, and I'm just like, okay, who is this? This is Toba Sensei. And of course, Mini Inoku, Ao's little sister. So they're all kind of involved. So they want to plan something very special. And with Ao and Deshiko being very, I don't know what we're looking for, but being so good at cooking and kind of working together, kind of like they did in Christmas camp. It's kind of fun to see the others kind of have to learn how to cook and do all this kind of fun stuff for them. With Nadeshiko and Ao being kind of, I guess, yeah, if you think about it, even back for the Christmas episode, the Ao made dinner, and she was the one who not only brought the meat but cooked the meals and had everything planned. And then Nadeshiko took care of the breakfast. So Ao and Nishiko clearly the ones who like cook a lot and like experiment with food and all that, while the others really don't. So it's kind of cool that it's going to allow them, and hopefully it turns out really, really well, and I think it will. I'm kind of curious, and I'm just kind of looking at all of their outfits in the main thumbnail, and something I kind of realized that I didn't quite catch before, that Ao only seems, I can't remember if she's ever worn pants except for maybe like goofy outfits. She always seems to be in skirts and dresses, and I think the same, or unless she's in like in her athletic uniform, the same. I'm just noticing like her little sister also wears, I don't remember her wearing, maybe I don't know, but in the promo, she's in the thumbnail for this season 2, she's wearing a skirt. And it is too, but we've seen her wear pants and other stuff. So I'm kind of curious. Something I've picked up on is that out of all of them, it's very rare that we don't see Ao in anything other than a skirt or a dress, no matter what the location is. So I'm curious, would that be like her upbringing thing? Is that, I guess it wouldn't be a regional thing since Aki grew up in the same place she did, and she dresses in jeans a lot and very differently. So is that more of like a traditional kind of like Japanese thing, like of her not wearing pants and all of that? I'm just kind of curious, because that's something I kind of picked up on last season, but really noticed this season. I was like, oh, I just really never wears pants or shorts, if ever, unless it was like, I guess that's school uniform stuff. She's always in skirts, or, my thing kind of went out of focus, skirts or dresses, so I was kind of curious about that. If anyone kind of picked up on that too, or knows maybe why she would. Anyway, I've been on long enough. What? Way too much. Okay, anyway, let's actually dive in. If you're watching on YouTube, there's no sound. Partial image, barely any. Stop hurting me. But there's a countdown timer if you want to follow along. You can't miss it. This anime, there is no halfway point, like commercial break, so we don't have to worry about that. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Oh, focus. Oh, flashback. Oh, this is what before she moves. She does make friends in no time. Oh, my little pink nose from crying. And she did. She keeps her promise. Are we getting that part? She's so stretchy. I love her character. She's so cool. Do something. So we're getting our best friend, are we? I know I gotta do this to sound wise. It's time for us. But now it's happening, I can't stop doing. Shiny. Maybe, this sounds like a bad idea though. Maybe I might look up the lyric and see if I phonetically can follow along. I've been trying to learn Shiny Days by listening to it phonetically. And of course I don't speak Japanese, so it's hecka hard. But thankfully there is a pattern to most languages, and there's a pattern to the Japanese. So I'm trying to get it. That's all. This is kind of high for me though. I shouldn't be drinking this. So we are going to see. Oh, I wonder if that's going to end up being part of Nadeshiko's birthday present. If Ren's going to arrange to have her other friend come meet them. Oh, she again. I was bored. Rejuvenated, refreshed. Ooh, seafood bowl. That's super cute. But with seafood. That is quite lovely. It's very. It's noon already. Oh yeah, super easy today. She's a growing girl. So it's a very chill day. And well, Rin came up with that plan so they could have more time cooking and stuff. Cool. It's cool. I love. Okay. Is it allowed? Some places allow you. Oh, yeah. There's Rin. I love the connection that Nadeshiko has made with. Ah, that is in the promo picture. I'm kind of off screen, aren't I? Is it like a play on words or something? Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. I like her little chef. He's cute. She's lying, wasn't she? Dang it! That sounded so cool. At least they're being a little bit better at. Oh, tide is going down. Take your shoes off and do it. Yeah, maybe they take their shoes off or. There is no Tombolo, is there? Because I had her lying eyes. Maybe, I don't know, it's hard to tell now. We sired an old already. I have a feeling she's sitting in the way so she can drink. Ooh. Ew. Mm. Is that little Inuku? Ooh. I like how careful. It's frozen gold. But I also, what I'm enjoying here is that the bone. Oh, it's your doggy being carried. She misses Chikua. I swear, being here and seeing all these dogs around me when I work all the time, there's sometimes all the time, makes me miss my dogs. Oh. Who got tricked? I did. Oh. So she hasn't quite inherited. And the smell, it's different too. This is a hot mess. But what's cute about it was the little Inoku is that it gave them boldness to make them want to cross earlier than later. No, yeah. We did get that summer OVA thing. Which obviously I don't know when that takes place. I guess after the school year. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. That's how it is. It's the moon. Oh, I hear a promo pic. That's super cute. I really thought she was trying to drink. She just kind of wanted some alone time, and it was like tired. The tired adult. On apology for the Tombolo lie. Yeah. Hey! Earl! I was expecting Shiny to make an appearance. That's really fast. Stop that. We were enjoying this. We were having a moment. Shiny Days was playing. It's interesting because of like the physics of things that when you're going those curves, like the bike has to go like this, but the car is okay with its four wheels, but it kind of leans this way. The physics of it's fascinating, and what it can and can't do. What you can and can't do on a two-wheel bike versus a car. I love that little moment there. Just 3D, nothing special, but it was kind of that little moment we got both characters at the same time. Wow. It is really cool to see kind of all these really beautiful skylines and all of this in Japan. Because I feel like most of us, when we first are exposed to like Japan, get kind of exposed to kind of what I guess most people are about the Western world or the US. I was wondering what was happening there. I got lost. To Tokyo, and basically, that's it. And much like people who like think about the United States, they just kind of focus on New York and LA and kind of the big cities that really are not the U.S. I mean, they are in the U.S., but they're not full representative. Beautiful. But it's cool to see through this anime. There are beautiful locations. Because there pretty much are in most countries, or all countries to a degree. There are beautiful natural aspects of the countries that we just don't think about or don't go to, even people within the countries. Same thing with the United States. And it makes sense because our country is stupidly large. We gotta see them. Nice. Anyway, focus. It just shows like this, and I think there's another one, maybe and a few others, where you get to kind of see via anime really beautiful aspects of Japan. It's cool. Wow, what are they making? That's fancy. Move along, now go do your thing. Nice. No. Finals are over. Oh, wait, no. Oh, because they need her to get rid of them for their plan. Oh, this relationship. I've seen that image before. Maybe it was in the promo. A little circle. That's right. That's cool. It's yeah. Nature's cool. She's not having fun, is she? Is she trying to be casual? Or is she just hecka bored? Oh, she's being super purposeful and serious. He's still gonna. Oh. That's so smart. So funny. Of course, Aki can't hide anything from Al. How could she? Ooh, it's so dark. They really are having a ton of fun with the 3D stuff this time. Oh wow. Wow, they went all out. Wow. I'm glad it's not windy, those candles were blown away. That was cute. I come also again. And hey, this time no scary tentacle coming in to destroy the cake. Oh no. God. Oh wow. Wooden cookware. It's camouflage. Hmm. Trying to avoid the mistake that Aki made last time. Cool. This is so sweet. I'm waiting for that to pop open again. Okay, now she gets to have some booze. Ooh. Mmm, stir fry. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, look at Ren's. Oh, that's so smart. Good cheese. oh, something I commented on a session classroom, and this as well is that very cute. Their sister is that it's kind of funny how the happy birthday song is international. Oh, her sister's camping too. Proper, but yeah, it's alcoholic. She's doing a good job. Oh, they're all cute. Isn't that part of the sweetness and sadness of a teacher? Like a teacher who cares. Good. Yeah, we haven't encountered any real terrible issues, but they're all really good students. I'm waiting for that thing to just... We got quiet. Oh, I don't know what to expect. It's a very still night, isn't it? It's like a late night thing or early morning thing they're doing. It's like early morning. Miss out of breath, out of shape Aki. Because they're, you know, athletic individuals. I mean, Alice doing pretty good too, but she just likes taking her time. Yeah. Hmm. I just did not. I just started rocking without trying. Wasn't even trying to do that. I just started doing it. Good to know, because I'm thinking about some stuff like that. Oh, we haven't gotten a really nice Deshiko like Rin moment for a little while. I guess so. I got to make miso soup from scratch. Well, a nice dashi to make it, but it was really fun. Actually, kind of easy. Hmm. Flavor lasts a long time. That's pretty cool. She is. She's, I guess, what they would call waifu. Aki die again. Mmm. Close to admitting it. Hmm. Hmm. His eyes. They're there to see the sunrise. At least Anna's sleep schedule has been salvaged to some degree by all this camping. Gosh. I love the music. It's so Celtic-ish. Celtic. So cute. I love how Anna and Rin are still like crouched down while the others are standing. Kind of reminds us kind of again of the original friendship dynamics. It's so bright. It's funny because this season has felt really fast in some ways and slow in others. It's almost felt very nostalgic, which is weird to say. I don't know why. If you don't see any capybaras, you at least gotta go for a stuffed one. Oh, now you have like every other. That's a little, nice little visual there. Nice, focusing right on Neshiko. I've been smiling so much this episode, my face is hurting. Um, I feel like there's a couple of things that I was going to say and then I cut myself off because I forgot what I was going to say. Um, but yeah, this season has felt this season has felt in a very strange way a little nostalgic-esque. which is kind of weird. Its flow has been very different. I think last season it was more of a, because we were just yes, we had the other girls, but we were so focused on Nadeshiko. It was more of a building of their friendship, and everything else kind of getting pulled in together because of that. Whereas this season we've been a bit more like patchwork, a little bit, where we focus on chunks and sections and crossing fibers in ways that we hadn't before. I guess almost this might be kind of funny. I mean, it's not quite an accurate comparison. Like allegory, maybe the term. But like kintsugi, is that how you say it? Where we taken the elements of last season, broken them up, and then kind of brought them back together with its own fine gold. So it's been similar elements of last season, but also complete. It's like it's a completely new bowl, and it has other little treats and cutenesses to it. Spun lobster, okay. I hope some of y'all understood what I meant by that metaphor, because I feel like that's the best way to describe this season. The feel of it, the look of it. It's similar to last season in terms of progressions of like, you know, character interactions or relationships and goals, and like a holiday camping and you know, a specific kind of camping, like end of the year and the exams and things like that. But we pulled away to some degree from the kind of how to camp thing and leaned more into like, well, here's what to see stuff. So it's been a different feel, and because we've already gotten to establish the characters and relationships, now we're only strengthening the bonds that were there than before. Kind of just like kintsugi, please tell me I'm saying that right, where the bowl, in essence, after it's been brought back together and mended pretty much with the gold and with the, what was the word I'm looking for? I forget what the gold goes on or under. It becomes, in essence, a stronger bowl, and it's still the bowl that it was before, but it's now a completely new bowl, and that's what it feels like. And I think this metaphor, this allegory, whatever, I feel like this sticks. Like, I was like, okay, now I know what this feeling I've been feeling when I watched this season. I couldn't, like, this element of this season that I couldn't put my finger on for pretty much most of the season. And what's funny is I would not have made that metaphor. I ended up reading a book called Art and Faith by Makoto Fujimura, who is an American, but I think he speaks Japanese, but he also does a lot of work in Japan. He does a lot of traditional Japanese work. A lot of it is contemporary art, but a lot of it's abstract in terms of how it looks. It's not really like a cohesive piece in the sense of like, here's a person, here's a scene, here's a landscape, so to speak. So I don't know if I will be a big fan of his work, but I ended up reading his stuff, and so he mentions kintsugi, and he mentions abi wabi or abi wabi. Is that it? I think it's abi wabi, which Rin said earlier this season. I was like, wait a minute, I know what that is. And so I feel like that's an apt kind of allegory. It's like, this is what the season feels. This is the missing element. I was like, what can I not put my finger on? I like the show so much. And then we got a little bit of Shining Days, and then I'll cut it off. But again, these girls' personalities come through so subtly, but yet so strongly sometimes. With Ao and her sense of compulsive lying that needs to be nipped in the bud before Mini Onuku becomes one. The goofy portmanteau of marrying the names together, like Deshigo, like earlier, is super cute. The relationship dynamics between not relationship dynamics, but the goofiness of Ao and her imagination of Rin buns. Oh, Shimabun, there we go. Is super cute, and Toba Sensei, but we've also gotten to enjoy some growth. Toba Sensei, and her really enjoying her time with her kids, and actually connecting with them not only as a teacher, which she does teach some of them, but also as an advisor, which is pretty cool, and kind of more focus on more something in her life, which is really cute. Um, and then of course Rin and the others, like we saw Aki, Anna, and Rin, and when the food worked, all three of them high-fived each other. Like that would be inconceivable. And I'm using that word like I should use that word. It does mean what I think it means. Anyway, last season, like especially in the first half, I mean, even probably at the end of last season, that would have been not quite there. But because of what we've seen this season, and that's built upon the groundwork of last season, then we're like, oh yeah, of course they would hang out. But again, they still hold on to their personalities. They're not bowled over by the others. Rin still likes her alone time. She still likes exploring. She's still the same, early morning kind of person. Al is still like a compulsive liar. Aki's super duper dramatic and intense, but goofy. Super goofy, especially her voiceovers and like her kind of idealization of Rin. I like how everybody has officially kind of said like, yep, the Deshiko, she's the waifu of the group. So please tell me I'm using that word correctly, it's not inappropriate. Please. She is just, I mean, this season they even made the joke of like her sweetness and her love and her kind of, which is clearly like a Kagami Hara trait. It just kind of comes out a little differently with, Deshiko being more of an extrovert and overt with her love like her dad is, whereas Sakura clearly takes after her mom not only in looks, but also a little bit, she's a bit more subdued, but they are also incredibly generous, loving people. But because of that and her great ability to cook and how she likes to take care of people a lot, and again, her generosity kind of was like, yeah, she's the wife of the group. So I kind of love that, and it's just really sweet and adorable, and these relationships, and again, I'm gonna start there because I got the last episode of the season to watch, and then I can just. That outro will be hecka long because I'm just going to talk about all this love for that, and I'll probably reiterate what I've said this episode. These episodes of Laid by Camp should put me on not only the same time, these last two episodes, but the last two episodes of Place Further Than the Universe should be coming out shortly after these guys do. So if you're watching this when it first came out, give it an hour or so, and A Place Further Than the Universe, the episode should be coming out soon. Reaction should be published soon. And of course, Assassination Classroom, this should be coming out Thursday, so Assassination Classroom finished on Wednesday. And again, for Anime Thursday, pay attention, of course, next episode, Anime Thursday. We are taking a break until mid-August, but we are diving in immediately to Mob Psycho 100 and My Hero Academia. So, I've already said what I need to say. I'll see you next time.